The Clinic of the Future is a dramatization of what the Northwestern medicine patient and provider experience could look like if digital technology was heavily yet effectively integrated. We have invested significantly in a digital platform powered by cloud computing, creating the opportunity for transformation and continuing our pursuit of better healthcare. In this scene, we meet Patty, who is an existing NM patient, who has connected her smartwatch and consented for us to monitor and act upon her health events sent to our cloud by her wearable device. Let's watch what the digital interaction might look like when an abnormal health event is detected. The event is sent from her device to our cloud, processed through the digital platform event engine, and then triggers an AI model that calculates her risk and recommends an appointment. The app will initiate a voice-driven chat bot to collect information from Patty to prep the appointment using natural language processing.
Hi, Patty. Dr. Mutharison will see you tomorrow to discuss some changes in your heart rate. While this is not something to be immediately concerned about, if your symptoms worsen or you feel like you need emergency care, please have someone drive you to the nearest emergency department or call 911. Otherwise, Dr. Mutharison will see you tomorrow and help develop the right care plan with you. We noticed that your heart rate dropped suddenly earlier today, and that this has happened 6 times in the past 2 weeks. Does that seem right to you?
Yes, it's happened once every couple of days.
Have you noticed any other changes in your health recently?
I've been feeling a bit tired lately.
Have you made any changes to your diet recently?
No.
Are you taking your blood medication daily as prescribed?
Yes.
Is there anything on your mind that you would like to discuss with Dr. Mutharison?
I would like to talk to him about some medication that my friend told me about.
Okay, I will be sure to let him know about that. Anything else you would like to discuss?
Not at this time.
Great. Will anyone be joining you for your appointment?
No.
Okay, we can also set up a video chat during your appointment. Is there someone you would like to attend your appointment virtually?
If my son John is available, I would like for him to join me.
Sounds good. We have your son John's email address as john@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, we will send John an email now to let him know about your appointment and instructions to join virtually. Is there anything else we should discuss before your appointment?
No, I don't think so.
Great. Thank you for your time today. If you need anything else, you can contact us through MyNM. We will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Bucktown location. Have a nice day.
The chatbot processes the conversation and converts the data into events that kick off automated workflows such as prepping the visit agenda for provider review. In this scene, Dr. Mutharison will prep for his upcoming appointment by reviewing a simplified pre-visit interface that offers a digital resident to summarize the information.
Patty is a 62-year-old female who has been your patient for 3 years. She has congestive heart failure, and her most recent ejection fraction was 43%. On August 17, she experienced a sudden episode of bradycardia, which has occurred multiple times in the past 2 weeks, as detected by her MyNM connected personal wearable device. Your preset automated decision flow suggested she come in for a visit. She would also like to discuss medications with you during the visit. According to her NM-issued home monitor, her blood pressure has increased from 150/60 2 months ago to 170/60 this week.
It's the day of Patty's appointment, and her MyNM app on her phone crosses a geofence, kicking off the patient check-in workflow. The app provides an expected wait time based on a real-time model. The app offers Patty some options of tasks to take care of while she waits. Once her exam room is ready, the app notifies her and offers her options to find the room, including a self-guided wayfinding feature. Patty enters the exam room, another geofence is activated, notifying the medical assistant that Patty is ready for them.
Good morning. My name is Mark and I'll be taking your vitals. How are you doing this morning?
I'm well, thank you.
That's great to hear. Okay, that's all I need. Dr. Mutharison will be in shortly. I understand that your son John may join your visit virtually, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll initiate the video visit for John to join if he is available. Is there anything else I can help you with at the moment?
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mark has used a smartphone to collect vitals and initiated a live stream via Teams for a family member to join the appointment virtually. As Patty waits, a machine learning model estimates the time until Dr. Mutharison will complete his prior appointments and displays that info to Patty on the in-room monitor.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Dr. Mutharison should be here in about 8 minutes.
Oh, actually, I have a quick phone call I have to make. It should only take a couple minutes. Is that okay?
Oh, sure, no problem. If you want, I can go ahead and get a recording and you can take a view of it later. I'll be okay, honey. Don't worry.
Okay. Like I said, it'll only be a few minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can. I love you.
Love you more.
As Dr. Mutharison walks to Patty's room, he uses the digital resident to give him a brief audio summary of the upcoming appointment.
Patty is a 62-year-old female and has been your patient for 3 years. She is seeing you today because an alert from her wearable device showed a sudden drop in heart rate. You plan to discuss the alert and you suspect vasovagal syncope. Also address her recent elevated blood pressure. Finally, you noted to mention her granddaughter. Her son John has been connected via Teams in the exam room.
Come in.
Hello. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dr. Mutharison. Nice to see you, too.
Is your son John going to be joining us today?
Yes, he connected a few minutes ago, but he had to step away for a moment. If he can, he'll come back and join us. We can go ahead and get started without him.
Great. One of the things we definitely have to talk about today is your low heart rates that we've been seeing on the monitor. I also want to talk about your blood pressure. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Let's get started with that heart rate. And what I'm going to do is pull up some information from your device. And what we're looking at is your heart rate trend, the lowest heart rate that you've had every day. And you're right, over the last few weeks, what we're seeing is some low heart rate episodes. Can you walk me through what happened yesterday?
When I went to pick up something I had dropped, I stood up and got lightheaded. And so after I steadied myself and sat down, it went away really quickly. So then all of a sudden I got a notification on my phone from the MyNM app.
So you got lightheaded and dizzy. Did you pass out or did you feel like you were almost going to pass out?
No, I was awake the whole time. I don't think I really fainted.
Did you have any changes in your diet or your exercise or activity levels in the last few weeks? Anything like that?
Not my diet, but I have been doing a lot of yard work lately.
Yard work. So that's interesting. Why don't we go ahead and pull up your activity trend over the last few weeks and overlay that? And what we're seeing here are some spikes in that green line here. We're seeing some activity going up and down. And maybe there is a correlation with that blood pressure that we're seeing over time.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Hi, John. How are you? I was just talking with your mom about her blood pressure and heart rate trends. Let me go ahead and share that screen with you. And what you're seeing, John, on the screen is her heart rate trends, and you can see in the black line that it's been dipping from time to time, as well as in the green overlay, the activity index that she's had every day. And your mom's been sharing with me that she's been doing a lot more yard work, and I'm seeing a connection between those days with high activity and maybe some times when she's having a little bit of low heart rate or bradycardia. Have you noticed any differences or changes in your mom?
I mean, she seemed more fatigued in the evening, but like you said, I think that's due to the yard work. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that comes to mind.
Okay. I'd also like to look into your blood pressure trends. Have you been checking them every day?
Yes, I have. Well, every now and then I might miss one, but for the most part, I've been pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay every once in a while if you skip, but what I'm seeing here are a lot of ups and downs in your blood pressure, and that's not quite ideal. What we really want to see is that blood pressure after you're resting calmly for a period of time. So let me try filtering out the blood pressures that have been taken right after you've had some physical activity. And what we're seeing here is a clear trend that in the last few weeks, that blood pressure has crept up a little bit. So what I'd like to do is have you leave here today with some videos and some literature that you can download and look at that will help us with activity and lifestyle changes and dietary approaches to getting that blood pressure down. In addition to that, I've already queued up some lab work that I want for the low heart rate issue that we're dealing with. So I'm going to add on some labs that'll help us understand what's going on with your blood pressure. The third thing I want to do is get a heart monitor. That heart monitor is going to really help me understand what's going on with these heart rate dipping episodes that you've been having. And it looks like you're concerned, and I can totally understand that. A lot of what I'm doing is really precautionary. I think what you have is something called vasovagal syncope, which is a big word for just a common faint. So I think I'm going to have a lot more information to share with you about your blood pressure and your heart rate after we get some of this testing back. So what do you think about starting with that as a first step and going from there?
Mom, what are you thinking about?
I'm just nervous. Yesterday was the first time I ever got lightheaded or dizzy. And I don't know, I guess I'm just thinking of the worst case scenarios.
Yeah. It's really common to be uneasy about things like this, especially since it's something that relates to your heart. But I'm going to have a lot more information to be able to share with you once I get the blood test results as well as the results of the heart monitor. So let's gather that information as a next step and then go from there. How's that sound?
Okay, thanks.
All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about were some medications. I understand you had a question you wanted to ask me?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. My friend has told me about a new medication she's taking for symptoms that are similar to mine. I just can't remember the name of it.
The visit agenda on the wall monitor is helping everyone know what to expect. In this case, a topic that Patty wanted to discuss was given to the chatbot when scheduling and was added to the agenda to make sure her questions were addressed. In addition, Dr. Mutharasan added a private note to the agenda to remind him to ask Patty about her granddaughter, adding a personal touch to their visit.
Let's do the monitor thing and go from there.
Okay, great. I think we've covered everything that I wanted to discuss. Is there anything more that you want to talk about today? And John, anything that you wanted to cover or discuss?
No, thank you, doctor. We really appreciate you so much.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, and we're going to go ahead and wrap up the visit now. All the orders are already in. You're going to get instructions on how to connect the monitor through your MyNM app. And the order results will start coming through, the lab work as well as the monitor results. I'll be able to see them as well as you. And once I get to take a peek at those results, we'll be able to talk about whether you need to come in for another in-person visit or we can cover everything by telehealth. So keep an eye on those notifications that you're getting. Oh, before I forget, I want to ask about your granddaughter. I heard about her ice skating.
Oh my, she is something special. I had the opportunity to watch her skate a few times, and I just love watching her. It's my favorite thing.
Oh, that must be so cute. So I'm going to step out now, but in a second, you're going to see some tasks pop up on the screen that you can use to close out that encounter and that visit. And I just want to thank you so much for coming in, and we'll be in touch very soon.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, bye-bye, John. Bye.
Okay, Mom, I'm gonna hang up. It sounds like it's probably nothing serious, but I'm glad we're getting to the bottom of it. I'll see you later. I love you.
Thank you, Jen, for coming. I love you more.
While this depiction of the clinic of the future is a bit science fiction, the digital technology used is very much real, and most of what we've seen could be developed and deployed today using NM's digital platform. The only barrier is our imagination and ability to embrace change. Digital transformation is coming as we make healthcare and our patients better.